And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Victoria 3 as India here. As we try to unite all of India and hopefully get to the state where if I back down on trying to give the fascists what they want, the fascists don't revolt. We're working on that. I think if we get rid of their claims, or get rid of our claims, privately if we're taking them, that will calm them down enough that giving up on single party state I think will calm them down. Because that's 25%. Do the quick math there. We're looking 20, 30, 74. Yeah, I think that 25% is the bit that's putting us over 100%. And then we can focus on getting the radicals down instead of trying to appease them other ways. Oh, and I have a Unify India cast spell here, which we'll use. So I suppose I could go around looking for all the places where we have Unify India as a casus belli. Diplomatic action. Diplomatic demands. Oh, we can now make stuff straight to Dominion. Interesting. Oh, I suppose that might be... No, that's different from Make Protectorate. Interesting. And there's only one I can do it. The Philippines. Okay. And yeah, that's the only one I can do Unify India on, so the other claims must be our subjects. Fair enough. And actually, I think the single party state, this is like a 50% chance it just fails right now. Which is going to piss the fascists off, and they're going to start revolting, so we're going to need to get on the taking our claims back real quick. The poor huddled masses, okay. Surprised people are migrating to us, but I suppose not all of our states are terrible. There it goes. So it's going to fail after the next event pops. Legislative failures. And there it goes. Poof. The communists are probably pretty easy to calm down, if I actually wanted to get them to calm down. Well, actually, no, they're actually pretty hard. Can't do cooperative ownership, can't do command economy. I don't want to do worker protections. I suppose we could try to swap over to state atheism. There's actually not a lot of opposition to it, surprisingly. And we'll hold off a bit. I think we can just let the communists rattle around for a bit. I'm actually somewhat surprised the fascists haven't popped back up again. As they're revolting target. Speak of the devil and it doth appear, yeah. Unlocks modern port for port, cool. And yeah, they're gonna trend towards civil war. So we need to get the number of claims dealt with or reduce the fascist movement support. And the fascist movement is a lot more threatening than the communist one. I reduced the number of claims. A lot less than I was actually expecting it to be by. So I guess it really cares about our subject claims. Yeah, we got 4. Oh, and the New Guinea? That claims on New Guinea? Okay. British Baluchistan, Australian Eastern New Guinea, Dutch East Indies, New Guinea, Dutch East Indies, New Guinea. Okay. I guess I can't transfer things that they have. They're still actively colonizing. Fair enough. Okay, so that's going to make that really hard to calm the fascists down. Everyone's really opposed to the corporate state. Suppose at this point, the solution might be to let the fascists take over. Because the expectation right now I have is that they're going to win if they roll in. Although we might as well try to integrate our subjects while we're at it. Although I suppose I could try swinging to authoritarianism. Or autocracy, that would probably calm them down as well temporarily. Buy us a little bit more time. Twitch chat's asking, please don't attack Venezuela. Yeah, I'm not planning in game to attack Venezuela. Okay, so plastics here we have houseware plastics. Now the question is, do I got enough oil? Or 13.4 thousand. And Twitch chat says, okay, hi. Yeah. Thanks for saying hi. And yeah, we got enough oil, so. Glass is nice and cheap, which encourage more construction and/or stuff. Drives oil price up, although that means we can just probably build and/or import more oil. Oh, actually, all the domestic oil is made. Import more oil. Okay, we know we're going to annex both of these guys. But if infamy be damned. Can I start the annexation? No, because they're... As a puppet, I think they got dragged in. Get dragged into the conflict. Maybe? Yeah, I got dragged into the conflict. Okay, I gotta wait until the war's over. We're gonna start the next one. Lots is the future. Lots is the future. What do I want? I want the British Baluchistan. See if we can get the British to give us British Baluchistan. State transfer. British. They're really opposed to it. And apparently I don't have anything they really want, although money is always money. Like 8K is kind of about where we want. Yeah, so 8K is going to max that out. That's not much. No investment rights. Yes, we'll agree to do no tariffs on a bunch of stuff. Oh, you're only willing to go up to plus 20 for that. Okay. Convention's the same. Logic. No. Although, subventions probably also only go up to plus 20. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. I probably need to import that sort of stuff. Let's not agree to not allowing ourselves to import it. What if we go the other way around? Anything you want no tariff on? No. Okay, so I'd have to be giving you things for that. I get that as a treaty port as well. Maybe it'll be cheaper as a treaty port. No. Okay, so I can't make this. Can't do the deal I'm trying to go for, which is get that one little bit back, without, you know, fighting a whole war over it. Who's in that league? India, British League is those guys. Okay, those are the people we just don't care about. So we'll just tell them get bent. We know they're gonna say no, but that's fine. And then this should end the Union of India. Journal entry, once we integrate that place. Which thing means we can stop paying the privy purse payments. Suddenly have a lot more money to do stuff with. Like, fight the growing unemployment problem. Untrained hands. This ever just marching. This is what I get for making the opposition to the Feminist Party. It's we're not actually in a good position to try to sway into women's suffrage, although not that much opposition to it. theory, all princely states have joined India because there's no princely states to join India at this point. So why have you not disappeared? Or are these still somehow... you consider a princely state? I'd assume not, because you're a council republic. And then you're a republic, yeah. So... any princely state? They're ready to check what the princely states are. As far as I'm aware, there's no princely states left. You're an emirate, so it's not you. Absolute principality. It's a principality. I think that's still not what the game's thinking of. Got a lot of the countries you can annex, but that's not really what we're out to do right now. So we do have them outnumbered. So that would be hard to do. Again, I don't think that's the princely state that they're talking about. This journal entry. I think I've got all the princely states associated with journal entry. Oh, and you're independent. Insignificant power, independent. You've got a direct land connection with me, so it's real tempting to roll in and take you over. All Indian states, blah 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 blah. So the only thing I can think of is that there's Indian states I'm missing. Delhi, Bombay, Central India, Madras, Bengal, exclusive states in Quetta, Rashta, and Kashmir, but I think I got the whole of those. It's specifically thinking about these two out here. Oh, and I have electric arc processing. So, do I electrify? Yeah, I should probably start electrifying. Specifically the states where we have construction sectors. So Angara, if we wanted to swap to arc welding, it's going to require 40 power. So we'll just say 30 power plants there. Okay. Arkin's going to want like 4 additional. It's going to want like 2. Some might actually already be able to do it, yeah. Wait. Must have ended. Didn't I have? No, I'm thinking arc weld. I'm thinking electric arc furnaces arc welding. No, that's the wrong thing. Wrong thing. Not ready to do that, so I should probably just build more construction sectors. Let's these out for the moment. Yeah, we want that to be 1.76 million spent for the private queue. So 30 at about 7,000 each is 700, 2,000, or 210,000. So 210,000, like 7 states were just maxed in the construction sector. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see where that leaves us. And we've got next Ceylon. So if that was a princely state, then we've got it. I still suspect that's not what it meant, but... What's the Danish Karnak? Karnak. Okay, so how much do we get from that? Willing to owe you an obligation, give investment rights, and trade privileges? Sure. We're getting a mouse here because we just did a transfer. Yeah. Probably means we're not going to be able to get enough to get this one through. Yeah, no. Ashes appear back. Enemy of my enemy. We got the anti-British League and we got the pro-British League. The pro-British League is angry and the anti-British League is happy. And then the fascist movement is militant 78%. Predicted to hit 100%, so that's a bit of concern. From number of claims, although we got that down. We got that down a lot. I'm surprised we still have that many claims, actually. Or, I guess they're all really tiny. Because they're things like, yeah, Baluchistan. Okay. This is like a return treaty port or something. These are not considered treaty ports, no. That's where I got a claim. So that's one of my claims, and the other ones are over here. There's a chance they might back down and just give that to me. But at the moment, this is colonizing the island, which just means that someone else, I'm going to get a claim on someone else because I don't got a claim. I don't have the island's not finished being colonized. I just randomly got a claim on the island, and not the island. Because one of the people I'm integrating started colonizing it. Unless I can make a government with, I assume that's the industrialist, which can't join government. We can't change the colonial law. Apparently there's somewhere a princely state that I haven't integrated with, because I think we have dealt with all the princely states. Under the rule of the native Indian monarchs, or subordinate to a European colonial power. What should I think of skim? It's one here. Check him. Russia would come help. It's not necessarily too concerning. Oh, I don't have a defensive act with them. Okay. Okay, let's go try to get this returned. This is a claim at least. Might be these three up here. How much guessing I need to get Sigim, which I should probably ask for in this war then. Russia sides with Great Britain, which we were kind of expecting. I think that's a tech improving my military that just popped, yeah. Balance of power on that front has adjusted the direction I'd probably prefer it not to have. Swap to the defensive. And apparently my troops are out of date. Are you on that? Maybe they back down. Something. Oh, occupied by a different person. Okay. There's the second union. Oh no, different second union. Different union. Opposition interest group opinion goes up, and political strength of all the groups go up. Okay. In war we shall find peace. Fight, or the front where we're actually having number problems. Please and thank you. Okay, have you go join the front where there's no one on it. Okay, I think we're winning. although we do have a complication. I can't occupy that location until the civil war with Tibet ends. Although it's saying that's advances of progress in a journal entry that we can't see. And I say I love sort of sarcastically there. Communist Party and the Liberal Party are leading. Congress Party is doing real terribly. But these guys are going to have the majority of the vote. Something changes. I don't know why the in-government party is joining the motion for being friendly with the guys we're actively at war with, but the game does things sometimes. It's probably not enough to get us back in the green bureaucracy. grab those quickly and see if it does. Okay, if we do that, we just accept that we're not getting the work conditions sorted. That'll make it much closer. So an awkward situation where we can't win the war because the British are having an uprising. The British aren't going to win the war against the uprising because they're at war with us. They can't actually get to it. So we have to wait for them to lose this war, which they're going to lose. And then quickly jump on that location as soon as that happens. Okay, let's see if we can find stable electoral party. So it's this government, or an unstable one. Although I could probably run an unstable one if I was really desperate. Bring these guys in, say, try to move to colonial exploitation. Or laissez-faire or something. Yeah, let's try that. Although I gotta stop doing next single party state. Although that's made a next single party state much more likely to succeed. Moving to negotiations. We're waiting for that negotiation. There we go. Oh, that's not it. Ban the workplace safety office institution within 10 years of base general strike. Okay. It's also... That wasn't what I agreed to. I agreed to workplace safety. Yeah, that's not what I agreed to. I'm gonna load on autosave, because that's very much not what I agreed to. Do you mean I have no save games game? Beginning of December is probably gonna be best. Okay, here's the labor negotiations. It says Workplace Safety Office Institution. Yeah, I know it promises Social Security, but workplace safety is what it says. Workplace safety, I don't be on board with expanding. You know, the institution I don't have, not on board with expanding. Like, if I was going to do that, I'd be like, okay, we agree to wage controls, level 1, which is what we're going to agree to. And we got 5 years to do that. Get the strike down. Okay. You know what I don't have time for? I don't have time to be sitting around trying to do this, so we need to reform the government. Back to the communists. We're gonna give up on single party state. And then I can come over here to welfare, do wage subsidies, enact wage subsidies. You know, this wouldn't be a forever war if we didn't have a round of uprising back here preventing me from occupying one of my objectives. And of course, the current rate, waiting for that war to end, is going to be... So it's 1% every 2 weeks, so it's 110 weeks. It's almost 3 years. No, 2 going into 3 years. So that's a way out. That is a way out. And of course, the entire time I'm going to be trying to figure out how to delay the fascist movement. Looking at the time, I should really put a part break in here. So we're going to put a part break in here. If you're watching on YouTube, there probably is going to be a part up tomorrow. I'm going to take a short break here. I'm hearing random noises around the house. I'm going to go check up on that noise. But then I'll be back to record the next part. I'm going to go for 5 parts tonight. We're going to see if we can get it done in 5 parts. We got 14 years left, so it's probably going to take 2 more parts. And I'm a little bit tempted to try to do that tonight, but yeah, I'm going to try to do that tonight. So, watching on YouTube, there will be a part up tomorrow because we're going to record an extra part. At least, if not 2 extra parts. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I hope you have all been enjoying. But I'm going to take a short break to figure out what the weird noises are going on around the house. I'll be back.